Welcome to World Wrap, your global snapshot for Friday, May 23, 2025. Here's what's happening around the world. Here are the headlines. Japan battles soaring inflation as rice prices nearly double. The US tightens tech squeeze on China, targeting AI and Huawei. New geopolitical fault lines in Europe over Russian energy ban proposals. India launches a major infrastructure and productivity drive. And later Faraday Future sparks its Middle East EV ambitions in the UAE. In Southeast Asia, regional dynamics are shifting. Malaysia is reportedly backtracking on a significant Huawei chip project amid escalating US-China tech rivalry concerns impacting global supply chains. This comes as Thailand hosts the Asia-Pacific Innovation Conference 2025 in Bangkok, pushing for sustainable innovation across the region. The Thai government is also set to amend its tax regulations on foreign income remittance, a move closely watched by expatriates and investors. Meanwhile, in East Asia, Japan is grappling with a significant economic challenge as core inflation in April hit a two-year high with staple food rice prices nearly doubling. This is intensifying pressure on the Bank of Japan regarding potential interest rate hikes and on Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba's government. On the diplomatic front, PM Ishiba held talks with UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, agreeing to deepen cooperation between Japan and the United Nations. South Korea continues to navigate complex regional security issues, reiterating that no talks are currently underway regarding potential US troop withdrawal. Further south, India is making major strides in infrastructure and economic policy. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated 103 modernized railway stations under the Amrit Bharat scheme, enhancing national connectivity. India has also officially assumed the chairmanship of the Asian Productivity Organization for 2025 to 2026, aiming to spearhead green productivity initiatives. In financial news, the Reserve Bank of India's data revealed record sales of $398.71 billion in foreign exchange during the 2024 to 2025 fiscal year to stabilize the rupee amidst global uncertainties. Looking ahead, New Delhi plans to significantly expand its Made in India merchant ship fleet. Elsewhere in the region, Bangladesh's interim government head, Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus, has indicated he may step down due to a perceived lack of progress in national reforms. Watch for continued monitoring of Japan's inflation figures and the Bank of Japan's response, alongside developments in Southeast Asia's tech alignment. In China, the tech sector is in sharp focus as the United States announced a further tightening of restrictions on chip exports, specifically targeting artificial intelligence development and major players like Huawei. The Trump administration's latest move aims to curb Beijing's technological advancements, escalating the ongoing tech rivalry. Despite these pressures, Chinese innovation continues, with Dr. Wang Ruixin, a leading telecommunications expert at Vivo, receiving the prestigious 2024 3GPP Excellence Award for his significant contributions to 5G over-the-air standards, highlighting China's ongoing efforts in global tech standard setting. Across Africa, leaders are gathering for the African Development Bank's annual meetings in Nairobi, focusing on mobilizing private sector financing for climate and green growth initiatives across the continent. Discussions are centered on sustainable infrastructure projects and fostering economic resilience in the face of global challenges. In Nigeria, the government has unveiled a new strategic roadmap aimed at boosting its non-oil exports, with a particular focus on agricultural products and locally manufactured goods as part of efforts to diversify the nation's economy and create employment opportunities. Meanwhile, humanitarian efforts continue in the Horn of Africa, addressing food security concerns exacerbated by recent climate events. In Australia, severe weather continues to impact New South Wales, with devastating floods leading to multiple fatalities and widespread evacuations. Meteorologists warn of further rainfall heading south. On the political front, discussions within the opposition coalition are ongoing regarding leadership and policy direction following recent electoral shifts. Economically, while national business conditions show a decline and weak consumer confidence persists, a new report indicates Queensland's economy is displaying notable resilience. Across the Pacific, New Zealand has announced new initiatives to support Pacific Island nations in climate change adaptation, including funding for coastal defense projects. Sustainable agriculture is also part of these initiatives. Regional cooperation remains key as island nations continue to address the existential threat of rising sea levels and extreme weather events. In Turkey, authorities have issued arrest warrants for 63 active-duty military personnel over alleged links to the 2016 coup attempt, signaling ongoing internal security operations. Elsewhere, the push for economic diversification and technological advancement continues in the United Arab Emirates. Electric vehicle maker Faraday Future today marked a significant milestone, taking possession of its new operations facility in Ras Al Khaimah. This move is part of FF's broader third pole strategy for the Middle East, with operations expected to commence in the latter half of 2025. Meanwhile, diplomatic efforts persist regarding the Gaza conflict, with reports of limited food aid entering the Strip amidst ongoing Israeli military operations that have resulted in further casualties. The fifth round of Iran-US nuclear negotiations is also reportedly underway in Rome, focusing on key issues like uranium enrichment. In Hungary, Prime Minister Viktor Orban has strongly criticized the European Union's proposed plan to ban Russian energy imports, stating it must be stopped by all means due to the severe consequences for countries reliant on Moscow's supplies. This highlights growing divisions within the EU on energy policy towards Russia. At the EU level, the bloc is forging ahead with its digital sovereignty agenda. The GITEX Europe Tech event, making its debut in Berlin, saw the announcement of a landmark €200 billion pan-European commitment towards advancing artificial intelligence and strengthening cloud technologies. In the United Kingdom, the government has confirmed plans to introduce new legislation aimed at enhancing public safety, including controversial proposals for stricter measures for certain types of offenders, sparking a nationwide debate on civil liberties and justice reform. Meanwhile, Russia is reportedly considering an extension of its current restrictions on gasoline exports until October to stabilize domestic fuel prices. Across Latin America, digital transformation is a key theme. Brazil is solidifying its position as a regional leader in technology and artificial intelligence, with significant government investment and a new national data center framework anticipated to launch this month, aimed at attracting further investment and bolstering digital infrastructure. In Colombia, the government has announced a new package of economic incentives designed to boost foreign investment in its renewable energy sector, particularly focusing on solar and wind power projects, as the nation aims to diversify its energy matrix and meet climate goals. Discussions continue across the region regarding sustainable development and managing inflationary pressures. In culture and sports, the 2025 Belt and Road Youth Sports Exchange Week has officially launched in Jiangsu, China. The event brings together nearly 500 international students from 66 countries, aiming to foster cross-cultural dialogue through friendly competition in activities like 3x3 basketball and orienteering. In tech and education, a U.S. administration decision regarding Harvard University's ability to enroll international students is causing ripples. The move, if fully implemented, could significantly impact the university's diverse student body, including athletes on several of its internationally staffed sports teams. That's World Wrap for Friday, May 23, 2025. Like and follow us for more daily updates from around the globe. See you tomorrow.